Hello, crafty friends. My name is Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 22 of my Crafty Advent Live 2025 series. If you are already here, or if you're here live over in the chatter box, make sure to say hey and where you're watching from after you answer today's poll. And if you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from down in the comment section below. And I want you to answer the poll as well. If you do, make sure you smash the like button and include the hashtag bonus in your comment. And in a few days, I will pull some comments from there for bubblegum bonus. The poll today is, let me bring it up. When you give gifts, do you prefer wrapping paper, gift bags, or envelopes because you give gift cards? So again, if you're in the chatter box, you can answer the poll. If you're on replay, answer in the comment section below. I cannot wait to see how that all shakes out. I'm trying to lost my train of thought, you guys, already. I see all these messages flying in, which, by the way, let's go ahead and point out some exciting gifts. Suzanne gifted a membership already this morning, and that went to Freedom Deep. Congratulations. Thank you to Suzanne, and congratulations to my new member. Make sure to check out the membership tab for more information about your perks. And Erica sent me $10 super chat, a little mad money for my stash. Appreciate all I do in the community I built for you. Well, we build it all together. Thank you so much, Erica. And Glam Girl Stampin' as well sent a $5 super chat. Again, unless these are earmarked for something different, I will be using it to help pay for postage at the end of this series. So let's all give our three crafty friends a round of applause and a
thank you very much.
Thank you so much, you guys. If you're new to this series, because you know now a lot of people are off for the holidays, make sure to check out the kickoff video at least one time all the way through, and it is going to give you all the information you will need. 99.9% of it. If you have questions, you can leave them in the comments on that video. But we have a good time here. We have, 3 more days left, including today. Can you see how empty, like, the bottom shelf OLO Advent is getting with the Tailored Expressions and Pink and Main? Welcome to Stephanie is our moderator in the chat that I have seen so far. I'm glad you're here today, Stephanie. I thought that you might already be on your way out of town, out of the country. Let us know where you're going. So make sure she's here in case your comments get held back. But I will try to do my best to keep an eye on those because I might be on my own for the next couple days. So just make sure, number one rule of Secret Word Club is we don't talk about Secret Word Club. That's the biggest thing over in the chat that I might not see. So, and if you don't know what Secret Word Club is, you got to watch the kickoff video. Before I get started, I do have some housekeeping here. I have my list. First of all, Jackie B, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. I did get the email notice, and I will put that toward my crafty wish list. If you haven't, I've mentioned it a few times already, but in 2026, I'm going back to, if I want to buy something, I have to put it on my wish list and then revisit it in 30 days to see if I really wanted it. So I got to cut back so I can at least try to start saving up for next Advent season. And then also thank you to my anonymous crafty friend who sent in the TE gift card. Much appreciated. I will probably put that towards some items on my wish list. Who watched the winner announcement video this morning for my November channel member live? If you did, put winner over in that chatter box. I don't know if I've seen the 2 winners yet in the chat, but I will show you what was given away. So this was for November's channel member live, and these were the 2 prizes. So make sure to check that out. Watch it all the way through. See what everyone created because there were some great cards in there. Also, another announcement. If you are a channel member, you are going, a die cutter paper trimmer level channel member. Remember, On Saturday the 27th, we are getting together for the grand finale of the Advent series where we open the rest of the Gummy-A-Pan envelopes. But then next Tuesday, the 30th at 6:30 p.m. Central will be the monthly channel member live. That will be an OSO inspired theme. We'll have a little challenge and a little giveaway. So check out the membership tab. And you should see it. It is already up, so you can set a reminder, but I will also be putting some reminders in the posts tab here on my channel. And then speaking of Gummy-A-Pan, Vivica from Color Me Nordic reached out, and they are getting down to just the last few of the regular and goodie calendars for the holidays. So I wanted to kind of show you how to get there, and I totally forgot to get my other screens ready, but let me see if we can do that. So if you go, oh, wrong one. Let's see. Down in my description box, I have a link to the visual supply list, and that page looks like this. It's right here at the top. I started at the top with our sponsors, and if you go to the Gummy-A-Pan Christmas calendar and click on the Gummy-A-Pan 2025 Crafty Advent calendar, that is going to take you to the Color Me Nordic site, and that is Vivica here in the US, and she also ships to Canada. And you guys, there are only, let's see, 3 of the regular and 2 of the goodies. So she did want me to let you know that if you are looking for gift ideas for people, maybe you don't want to spend like all that at once, maybe ask for some gift cards and you could put it toward your calendar if you wanted to grab one, because I know many of you are loving the unique dies we get in there, right? So let's see. Ooh, I see a lot of you have watched the winner announcement video. I love it. Oh, and I see Carmen is in the chat. Awesome to be there for us when Stephanie has to leave. So that is great. Thank you so much, Carmen, for being here. All right. We don't want to do that. Yeah. Okay. I did not get anything ready, you guys. So let me do this real quick because I want to take a minute to say thank you to our sponsors, which does include Carmen, who is Choose Joy with Carmen over in the chat. She is an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and she sent in one of the Stampin' Up! 12 Days of Christmas boxes for the end of the series prizes. Vivica of Color Me Nordic not only sent me the 2 Gummy-A-Pan calendars I'm opening, but she has also sent 2 to give away to viewers. Now, if you shop with either of those 2 stores, retailers, people, please let them know Crafty Al sent you. I don't have affiliate links with them, but just let them know that you found them through me. And then Pink and Maine, Michelle sent us some of the fancy tags dies that I've been using for this series, and also an extra advent calendar to give away. So if you do shop with Pink and Maine, please use my affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and I make a small portion of your sale. And that also lets Michelle know that I sent you her way. Also, speaking of Color Me Nordic gift cards, you could get some and put them toward pre-ordering the 2026 Easter calendar, which I will be doing an 8-day live series. I think it's at the end of March, beginning of April. I still have to look that up, where I will go live each day and open up their Easter calendar. They are all dies once again. They are not Christmas related, and there are no word dies. And, last year it wasn't even really Easter related. It was, a nice mix of dies. So you can pre-order that until January 31st. So I think that is all of the housekeeping, you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Make sure if you do have any questions on anything that you leave those. You can put them over in the chat, but in the chat, don't forget question in all caps in front of your message. I will go ahead and have that banner running across the bottom as a reminder. And if you're here on replay, you can leave your questions down in the comment section below. All right, and I saw Laura. Thank you so much for the super chat, friend. If I can use it for whatever I want, I'll kind of see if I still need it for postage. Otherwise, it'll go toward my crafty wish list fund as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, should we take a look at our tags and get the party started? So in front of me are the 21 tags that we have created together so far. While I have been physically putting them together, you have helped me make many of the decisions over in the live chat. Here was the one that I created yesterday. I think I saw Nima in the chat. I tried to channel my inner Nima and watercolor my die cut. So this is what I created, and this is going out to a lucky live viewer. Make sure to stick around because I will be giving away today's tag as well. And I'll tell you all about that later, but you're going to want to stick around. And don't forget, guys, if you want to enter to win, you have to smash the like button. So give this video your stamp of approval. If you know a crafty friend, family member, coworker, neighbor, frenemy who is off today and might want to come join us, I will hope you'll share the video with them so they can come join in the crafty fun. Go ahead and pick up all of my tags, you guys. I can't believe we only have 3 more during this series to make together. And then, of course, during that Gummy Pan grand finale, we will make at least 1, maybe 2. I haven't decided yet because I have quite a few envelopes to open that day. Because the Gummy Pan calendars for Christmas are 31 days. Oh, there, Nima's here. Thank you. I definitely don't do your beautiful creations justice, but I gave it a try. Make sure to check out the album in the Facebook group for Crafty Advent, and you'll see Nima's creations as well as lots of other great ones. Her watercoloring blows me away. Let's go ahead, guys. Zoom in a little bit. Let's start opening up our calendars. I'm going to start with the Shelves O Advent with Gummy Pan, Tailored Expressions, and Pink and Main. I'm looking for Tutu. All right. Let's start with the one on the top. So Pink and Main. It's bumpy, it's hard. What do you think today is? And remember, if we're guessing dies, we're going to spell it D-Y-E-S in the chat, so YouTube just lets that flow right through and doesn't hold it back. Erica said she wished she had ordered the Pink and Main. It is a great one. I am loving all of the flowers. And don't forget, if you want to know when the Advents for next holiday season in 2026 go up for sale, join my email list. And I usually send out a blast or two as soon as I know, because some of these pre-orders go super quick. So you can find the link to sign up in the description box below. It'll say sign up to receive my updates in your inbox. Susan asked, when the Advent series is over, will I be repurposing the TE cards into envelopes? Probably not. I will probably recycle them. All right, let's get Pink and Main here. I see we got some stamps, some dies. I think it is dies for some of our flowers. Yes, it is. So we got, how many? I think. Okay, there are 3. There are 3 in there. Next up, Tailored Expressions. It is flat and it feels like there is nothing in there. So that means it might be a coupon code. So I am actually going to open it off camera, okay? Stormy, I see you're not getting any emails since December 2nd. I know I've sent some out, so send me an email with the address you signed up with. Oh, it is a coupon, so let me cover up the code, and then I will show you what I got. Okay. Let's see. So today is a free enamel dots, a $5 value, and it can be used before January 31st. Oh, Erica was right on it. She's already used her code. Fabulous. I wish I would have opened this a day earlier because I placed probably my last order for a while with them yesterday. So that would have been good to pre-open. I never even thought about looking at that. All right, so again, today won't be able to use tailored expressions if it pops up, but hey, now I have some enamel dots, and I do love their enamel dots. Let me show you my collection. Maybe. Oh my goodness, I did not realize how many I had. You guys, look at all of these. So they have many that match their cardstock. And now let's figure out, or let's guess what we think might be in the gummy pan. These are always dies, so you don't have to guess that. But what theme do you think they might be? Put those guesses over there. Don't forget to smash the like button, especially if you just arrived. Okay, what do we got over here? We knew we were going to get a critter. We got some critters coming in. Some sweets. Another critter. You guys are hoping for the critters. I see some of you say I'm set for enamel dots. The only thing is now when they come out with their new colors, their new cardstock colors, they usually have enamel dots to go with them. So that's when I need it. And I love their like metallic ones. So I'd like to get those. All right, guys, let's see what today holds in the goodie bag, in the goodie calendar. Oh, it is not a critter. It is not a sweet. It is a savory. It is a piece of pizza. Okay. Oh, I about put that one away. We haven't opened it. So in here, let's see what is in store. Oh, it's like a little maybe hut. I could see, and this flower is huge on it. I could see this maybe being like a fairy hut. Let us know over in the chat if anybody has watched Gummy Pan today to see if what they said this would be. Yes, a fairy house. That's what I was thinking. Everybody says I can put the pizza with the hedgehog. Yes. All righty, let's bring in, we'll start again over here on my right with Gina K. Remember, I am a day behind what she'll be opening today. So, day 10. Give me your guesses what you think it might be. It's rounded. There's some kind of lid on it. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Give me your guesses. I see embossing powder, embellishments, re-inker or spritz. Yeah, there's some kind of skinnier lid on it. Let's see what it is. It is easily add a spatter effect or splatter. I like to call it splatter to any project. It's splatter paint in white. Let's look at this. It looks, guys, very similar. It's thicker though then it's thick. No, it looks pretty white. I thought maybe it was a little shimmery, but it does look like just not shiny white, just white. Do I splatter it with this? Did anybody see did anybody watch Gina use this? Am I supposed to just splatter with that brush? Tag me over in the chat. And speaking of tagging here, thank you so much. Oops, wrong one. It got by me. Thank you so much to Carmen for the super chat. She gave her 7 stamps of approval, plus she went and subscribed on 5 of those accounts. Yeah, if you have other accounts, go ahead and subscribe. That'll help get that count up back there on my counter. Thank you so much, Carmen, for that. And for the super chat, my friend. You're already helping me out so much over in the chat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And then I saw Patricia said they're using the flower as the roof. Okay, I thought the roof looked a little bare. I thought it could use something. Oops, wrong one. I see that. Okay, let me see now. Gina used it. Let me see. Okay. All right. Thank you for making my name big, Kim. It was easy for me to see that. Gina used it from the brush, but also for a paintbrush. Okay. Leanne said I can splatter with it. Can use that brush for larger drops or a regular brush for fine ones. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll give it a try. I usually use my Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White, but hey, if it comes up, or maybe we'll just try it anyway, right? I did want to show you what it would look like if the flower was on there. That is really cute. Look at that. And then we'll go to Marion, which my crafty friend Helga from the Netherlands sent me. Everywhere that we have found out now that I can find, these are sold out, but I will be sure to let you guys know when they're up for sale for 2026. So make sure to join my email list. And we're looking for day 22. Right here in the middle. It is about 1.5 by maybe 2.5. Get your guesses over there, what you think it might be. Get your guesses over there. Get those over there, and I will go do a stamp of approval check while you're doing that. Right now, you guys, we have 149 people on here, almost 150, and 127 thumbs ups. So please, if you're here, smash that like button. If you're on a mobile device and you cannot see the like button, close out your chat for just a second and you will find it. Erica said it is much lighter than the P.H. Martin splatter. It will tint more on ink blending. So like won't be as like white. It'll kind of take on that color. We might try it. Okay, guys, let's see what is in door 22 from Marion. Oh, speaking of splatter, you guys. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm excited about this one. If I can get it out of here. Oh, guys, this might become one of my new favorites just for any time. Look at that. We can add some faux splatter, some great texture. I love that. Big hearts for that one. And finally, last but not least, will be Spellbinders. Let me know if you've watched my short today. Type shorts, either over in the chatter box or in the comment section. Ooh, Kristen, I like where you're going with that. She says it could also be crispy soda bubbles. Yes, which speaking of that, I'm gonna take a drink of my Diet Coke. I do have water and Diet Coke down here today. Let me know what you all are hydrating with. Okay. Oh, so many of you watched my short. Thank you so much. Nightbot did just share. Let me see if I can find it over in the chat. Nightbot did just share. Nope. Oh, here we go. Nightbot just shared the link to my Spellbinder short playlist, and I also have it in the description box below. You can go watch them all. I've officially now uploaded them, and they are all under a minute, so they're going to go super quick. So I hope you'll check them out. Leave some love in the comments. Give those thumbs ups as well. For Spellbinders, day 22. Right down here. Look how big that one is, you guys. What do you think this might be? This is probably about 3.5 by 4. Get your guesses over there in the chat. That sounds good. Limeade Peach Lemonade. That sounds. Rosa is drinking some Spazy Zero. Marjorie's got water. Kristen, coffee and Gatorade. All right. Hello, Jamie. Thanks for being here. Flavored water. I have flavored water as well. Today I am drinking cotton candy, which that is all I have left in my, I think it's my mermaid box. It's water flavoring I get at Walmart. It's a great value brand. So I can almost get a new box so I can get my favorite back. It's actually unicorn. Sorry, it might be unicorn. The unicorn is my favorite, but I have lots of cotton candy to get through first. All right, let's see what is in 22. I see some dies and some stencils over there. I do know what it is, but now I'll show you. It is a layering stencil set, you guys. It looked so pretty. Let me show you what I made for my Polaroid today. Oh, my book is getting we're almost at the end of it, you guys. Make sure I don't show what I don't want to. Here is what it makes. And then I added that brick embossing folder that I've used on the background of this monster. Yeah, I used in the background for like the wall behind the monster. And then I used it on that. I just love the texture added. This might be my new favorite embossing folder. That's from Spellbinders. If you want to shop with them, I do have my affiliate link below. I bet they're going to have some sales going on. Don't forget, if you're a member, you can download the printable to make your own Polaroid album. I do give you the cover for Spellbinders if you want to use that, but you don't have to. And then I have for the inner pages, and also to order the albums themselves, I have a QR code here that you can do that. All right, guys, we are done opening. So let me bring them all back in, show you what goodies we got today. Is that it? Okay. We have Tailored Expressions. Of course, I can't use that during the live. Gina K Spatter Paint. I have a really hard time calling it spatter because I am all about adding that L for splatter. Let me know. Informal poll over in the chatter box and down in the comment section. Do you say spatter or splatter? Let me know which team you're on. Kristen said, if TE does come up on the wheel, as I have so many enamel dots in your stash, would you consider using them to celebrate getting the coupon? I could do that. I bet I have some that match, because they have to match the color palette. That's the only thing. So I could do that. I will do that. Okay. Ooh, splatter, 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 splatter. I see lots of splatters, like blood splatter analysis. Okay, like it. True crime. I see a few spatters in there. Yeah, I say, right, we're going to live and let live, but I have a hard time saying spatter. So just so you know, today during my live, if I use it, I'm calling that stuff splatter paint, okay? All right. So what I want you to do now, I will go over what came from where, and then you tell me which you hope comes up on the wheel. So we will do TE enamel dots. There's the Gummy Pan dies, Gina K splatter paint, the Spellbinder stencil, Marion splatter stamp or crispy soda bubbles, and Pink and Main dies to go with the flowers we've gotten. So please go ahead and let me know which item you hope comes up on the wheel. Then hydrate, smash the like button if you haven't already. We're almost to 150 likes, you guys. That'll get us more names in the bubblegum bonus. All right, I'm seeing a lot of Gummy Pan today. Oh goodness. Okay. I'd have to try a different technique probably to color, but it would be cute to use. Okay, let's see what comes up on the wheel. Cross your fingers that your favorite wins, and here we go. Marion. All right, I'm going to hide that, and then I will be using the splatter stamp today. Oh gosh, you guys. You know what? I'll use this to create the background somehow, and I know a lot of you wanted to see Gummy Pan, so I will combine those two somehow today, and who knows, maybe we can throw on a few enamel dots. Maybe we can throw on a few enamel dots. Put my other stuff away. I'll keep the splatter handy. And I saw somebody said, Erica said, can paper piece a flower and hut instead of coloring. They do make it easy because they have lots of detail that you can cut out. You know, like it would be easy to cut the door out. I might do that. I might use cardstock and then maybe add some shading with some ink blending. Good idea, Erica. I like that. So let me get out. What color should our hut be? What about like just like a light gray? And we can have maybe brown for the door. Okay, I'm just going to start cutting. We'll have to figure out what flower we want. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my scrap bin. We'll see if any of these will fit. My scraps are getting pretty scrappy. Ooh, I have some of that left. Maybe I'll cut the flower from that, but then I need to cut that stem from something. Okay, we'll start with that. That'll at least be easy. Let me know what you guys are doing while you watch. I'll tell you my funny, not funny. So I'm getting OLO, well, I was supposed to get them for Christmas, but they were delayed. More OLO markers that is about the same amount as what I already have. And then I have 4 color cube boxes. Well, I don't have counter for color cube and OLO markers. So I found this double wide monitor riser on Amazon, and I think it's going to be perfect. So I placed my order, and they said at first it wouldn't be here until the beginning of January. But then I got a notice that it was on its way, and I was so excited because I'm like, oh, I can set that up, you know, for the last few Advent lives so you all can see it. And I opened it up, and they sent me the wrong item. Okay, no big deal. You know, they make it real easy that you can just say that you want them to send you a new one, and then you just promise to send back the incorrect one. So I did that, and I got the new one last night. It is the same exact wrong item. So again, I'm sad. So I got on chat with Amazon. I finally figured out how to chat with somebody live. And I don't know. They say that, you know, they'll refund me and I don't have to send it back. I'm like, I don't even want 2 of these wrong things. Like, I want to send this back. I don't need it in my house. I'm like, is there any way you can put a note on my order to actually check it that it's the correct item? Because I don't want to have to send back a 3rd one. And they're like, oh, yeah. And so they're going to refund me for that. I'm going to send them back, but they tell me to reorder it. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We're about ready to be fooled for the 3rd time. So I'm going to give it a few days before I place my order. But what I noticed last night is one of the stickers on the box says what I ordered. So they have them all labeled wrong. And like my husband said, it's probably like a whole pallet of these things that they labeled incorrectly. So I could order 100 times and get the wrong thing. So I don't know what to do, but it looks so nice and sleek. And I think the dimensions are going to be perfect. I really want that one. So I've never had this issue before. This was new to me. So maybe one day I'll have that. Oh, where'd it go? Suzanne said she had that issue with vitamins. They sent it wrong 3 times. So, Suzanne, did you ever get it? Like maybe I need to order 4 times? Is that when they get it right? Okay, on this, I want to show you what I'm doing. Oh, I had a question. Suzanne said, can I find a different one that is the same with a different item number? No, I did actually try to search, and the company that like the company that sells it on Amazon is the only one that sells this exact riser. Okay, what I'm doing now is the Gummy Pan dies are always very detailed with their details in their dies. So I can just go in and kind of snip between what is holding this in place. It just makes it really easy to cut out what you want to paper piece. There's usually just a little bit of a connecting cardstock. Yeah, and then the person that was helping me last night, he was like, you'll need to buy it from a different seller. And I said, do you mean like a different seller than Amazon? He's like, no, on Amazon. But yeah, I can't find anybody else. I can't find another one that's the same exact riser. And it looks so nice. I want the one that because I spent quite a bit of time, figuring out what dimensions I would need and which of the risers would work. And kind of price, some of the other ones were like almost double what I paid, but I really like the look of this one. Oh, Beth got caught. She said she got a precision glue press and her husband saw it on her desk and said, you're using one of your gifts before Christmas. Yes, she accidentally opened it, so I knew what about it, so why not? Awesome. Glad you got it. Okay, I was going to ink blend on there, but one of those pieces is very, very fragile. I think it'll fall off. So maybe, I'm going to snooze that. I got too much stuff on my desk, you guys. I'm going to bring in my mat here so I can glue these pieces together. If I missed anybody's question or chat, let me know. That it is flying over there today, you guys. Susan said, have I let them know? I did not notice that label thing until I went up and reported back to my husband what customer service told me. That's when I looked at the box a little more closely and saw that the label's wrong. I almost like need to hope that they send it from a different warehouse. There is our flower. Oh, I need to scooch that down a little bit. Got our flower. Now we got to figure out our little hut. What color hut should we have? Should we just go with like a light gray? Or maybe a light brown? I'll keep looking, but I did the thing. You know how you can like take a picture of something and then upload it to Amazon and they search their site for stuff that looks like that? That vendor was the only one who had that same exact thing. Brown, gray like a rock, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm afraid of, that until that palette is empty, it's going to keep being that. Okay. Okay, I think I probably want to make the door wood, so I make that brown. So let me get out. But then I don't know if I want like gray and brown next to each other. Maybe I'll do, let's try a toffee. Let's try this. I can always cut another one. And then I can have a little wooden door. Because I do like the idea of a rock, but I don't think I like a brown door and window on that. Oh, is that not the cutest little house? That's so cute. All right, so that will be my base. Let me cut out. Get myself a scrap here. So this is toffee from Tailored Expressions. This is chocolate truffle. And then I think I will cut, well, actually, I'll just put a little piece of red behind the heart in the door. There's the brown one. And then add a little bit. Little bit of blending at the bottom of my house. Now I got more surgery to do. While I'm in the blending mood, I'm going to bring in my green and add a little something to that. And yes, my plan is to get out some vellum and color it in yellow to put behind the windows. Oh goodness, now I'm gonna have to do surgery with an X-Acto knife, and you all know I do not like X-Acto knives. So I need the door out of here. Poke out my window. Look how easy that door popped out. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much for the super sticker, friend. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very kind. Get this. There's just a little piece there that has to be cut so the window will come out. I got all my videos ready yesterday. I told you I had to do. So I'm caught up for a couple days. Now for this, I need to try to only pop out the window openings because I need something to be able to glue my window frame for too. All right, let's pause right now, guys, so I don't have to snooze that again. Okay, guess what time it is, guys? Guess what time it is? Go ahead. Get out your tracker. What time is it? Let me see what today's word is. Okay. All right. Yes, it's secret. Remember, the first rule of Secret Word Club is we don't talk about secret word. So don't come in and ask, has it been given? Are there any bonus words? Where can I find bonus words? Do not give it away and be disqualified because that is no fun. I want those of you who are taking the time to watch all of my videos, read all my posts, read all my emails to be the ones that are getting those entries and bonus entries into those final giveaways. So the word for day 22 is going to be peace. P-E-A-C-E. Peace. Now it does matter which window goes where, so I just figured out that. Did anybody else get the Gummy Pan calendar who has put together their little gnome hut or fairy hut? And if you are loving the Gummy Pan calendar, don't forget Vivica still has some left that you can purchase. Just a few. It looked like maybe 3 of the regular ones and 2 of the goodies. Maybe a late Christmas present or last minute, I guess. Well, it won't get here in time for Christmas. Okay. Oh, look at that, you guys. How stinking cute. And then it kind of looks down here, if you look at it quickly, it kind of looks like, is that a pug that kind of looks like that? If you just glance at it. Okay, now what I want to do is, you know what? I will go ahead and cut that center out. Actually, I got to cut it from one of our color palette colors. So I'm just going to cut just the heart out from a scrap. And then I'll put it on the yellow vellum. All right. Just put it right where the heart is in the door. And for now, I'm just going to leave that right in the die so I don't lose my heart because I need to do the vellum first. Some vellum, and then I'm going to bring in, I think, the marker that I pulled out to go with the yellow. So I'm going to use YO 2.3. Just color in enough to fit behind this. You know what? I'm going to go with the orange. That's not dark enough. It kind of looks brown. I'm going to go 2.4 and just color right over the top of this. Oh, much better. Much better. Ooh, Sandy had a good idea to make the door frame a bright color. Sandy, if you got the calendar, I want to see that. I'm going to leave mine just as it is now, but share that over in the Facebook album because I'm sure that would be super cute. Looks like Susan got her plum tart order shipped. That is part of what I ordered the other day for my last order of 2025 and well into 2026. I need somebody here to go up and clean after me. I just throw this stuff wherever. Try to get that behind. Let that dry for a little bit. And now I will bring in my heart. Oh, you guys, look at that. I definitely need a Whitney. That would be so great to have. I saw one patootie said, my heart is way too big to lose. My heart inside me, yes, but this heart would have been, I think, easier. Sandy, yeah, wouldn't it be great if somebody could come over here and volunteer to help me? And Rosa must have won my haunted house from Craftoween because she thinks she needs a win today to get the little fairy house. Now it really looks like a pug. I agree. Okay. That's what I hear. Let's put our flower topper on. Maybe that'll be better. Now it looks like a pug with a flower on it. All right. I will hopefully see you ladies soon. Okay. Now we have to figure out the background, which we know that we want to use our splatter stamp. So should we maybe like, give me some ideas how to create, like what we should do. Should I just stamp this in one of the colors? Or give me some ideas for the background. Aw, so glad you're sticking around. Maybe stones as a ground. Okay. Ooh, make it look like rain since we have the flower covering it up. Oh, thank you, Sandy. No, yes. Oh, here it is. I couldn't find it. I will put that on there. Nobody needs blood on their tag. Huckleberry with white splatter. Galaxy with a squirrel in the house. I want to maybe keep it a little bit lighter, so I don't want to quite go as dark as Galaxy. This is okay, so this is kind of what I was thinking. Should I like stamp it at the bottom? You know, somebody said like stones on the ground. So Rosa said stones on the ground. And then maybe just stamp it, just make don't really build like a scene, you know, like creating sky and stones, but maybe just infer it through my stamping. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. So speaking of stamping, I'll be doing free range. So I will leave out my pad here. Oh, goodness. Dragon fruit all over. And when I use this, I'm going to put this in the recycle bin real quick. Because I will be stamping off the edges. So let's see if we're going to do. I think we'll have to do a tall one to fit that. I cannot unsee that pug. I need something to catch the stray ink. Otherwise, this acts like an ink pad and doesn't really ever dry. Let's see here. So I'll start with gray for the stones. And you know what I just realized, you guys? I don't have a color that I can do the sky from our color palette. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think I threw away a die. I think I have all 3 of my dies here that I've used. Tell me what die you think I threw away. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to probably do like some stamping off to get it some different colors. Okay, well, let me just start with the bottom and we'll worry about. Maybe that was not the best laid plan. Rosa, just cheat and use blue. Oh, we could kind of have a fun sunset, like yeah. Okay. Well, let me start with my stones. It's a pug fairy house. You can have any color sky. Good point. Oh, in my house, like, like the word touche, like what it's meant for. So in my house, I watched a show one time and the guy mispronounced it and said touche. So every time we want to say touche in my house, we say touche. And then my husband, like, okay, so he's Dutch, right? So like a douche is like a shower, right? Well, here for women it's something else, but I always say touche and then he says that. So little inside joke. All right. All right. Let's see. I did see pink. Oh, I see. So like I was thinking of like I think we talked about like purples and greens. I thought that was great. But then pink, yellow, and orange make a beautiful sunset. That sounds great. If it's only grass behind it, I could just use green. Do we need a poll? So our options will be, let me show you our colors. So we have our little stones here. So we'll set our little pug fairy house down there. So we could do, it'll have to be like purples and greens. So we could do purples and greens, or we could do a combination of this. Okay, so we're going to call this, just to make it easy, A or B. So purples and green or pink, orange, and green. So this will be a quick one, A or B. And I'm going to use that same stamping technique. Again, we're just creating a hint of a scene, not really building it. Oh, wait, first I have to end our poll. So when you give gifts, do you prefer, and 66% of you prefer wrapping paper, 29% say gift bags, and 5% are giving envelopes because they like to give gift cards. I would prefer gift bags because they're easier, but my daughter loves to have stuff to unwrap. So I did wrap all of her presents in paper. Okay. Oh, you don't need to put your A or B in the chat, you guys. I will get an official poll going here so that I don't have to worry about counting. That is up right now. And I'll give you, oops, that's not good. I'll give you 1 minute to do that and play some music. So A or B. Kind of for the sky, for the hint of the sky, yes. All righty, let's see which option you all chose. With a 58%, it will be B. Let me put these away so I don't get confused. And I'm just going to kind of stamp these over the rest of the tag. I am going to kind of tack this down so I don't get too much down in my stones. I'm just trying to get the extra ink off by putting it on the paper so I don't have to clean between each color. Right, guys. Again, just like a hint of a scene, just something abstract. And now we got to test out our stamp. Don't forget, guys, there's no reason to be sad if your option wasn't chosen. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's snubbing you. It was pretty close. It was almost 50-50. That looks a little dark for that. What do we think? I think I might need a vellum circle. Just to help the house stand out a little bit more. There we go. And I want to see how big the day 2 set is. It has that hope your day is magical, and this is a little fairy house. I think we might need that. I saw someone say to do a little ink blending down here. I like that. Okay. Okay, since I'm going to stamp onto vellum, I need my stays on. I was going to free range stamp it, but I'll bring in my Misty. And remember, with the spellbinder stamps in this calendar, this is not their normal stamps. You have to be careful not to squish this too much. So stamp twice rather than smush. Make sure we're about ready to be done, guys. So make sure to smash that like button. Ooh, we flew past 150 and we are almost at 175. So make sure to smash that like button if you came in a little late. I just saw somebody reminded me about the splatters. Yes, I'll try that. I will try the splatters. I don't know how well we'll see it. Maybe I'll try to splatter some on our flower. Wait, no, it was white though, wasn't it? We can do a little white splatter. Okay. I don't know how well since all right. I'm just gonna I see it splattering, but it's not going at all where I want it. It's going seriously around my flower. Oh, I am not kidding you guys. It is all around that flower. Oh, there we go. It's kind of a little morning dewy here. I just splattered my bottle. Yeah, it's not really going to show up on the tag, but we do have a little bit on our flower. I will tell you, I don't think I care for that. Let's see if this will fit in there. Okay. I want some right over here, but it keeps splattering right next to it. There we go. All right. I think I will stick to my Dr. P.H. Martin's. Because, yeah, I think it is going to kind of dry back. Like, I think it'll be fine up here on the cardstock, but yeah, I think down where we did the smushing, where I used the smushed cardstock, I think it's going to try to like kind of seep into there. So I'm going to set this to the side and we'll let that dry. And let's see. We've already done the sentiment, so we don't have to decide on that. I could see what colors I have enamel dots in. Let's look at that and see what I have that goes with my color palette. So these, I love the metallic ones. Those aren't labeled. Trying to see if any jump out. Okay. Okay. There is Jelly Donut. Candy corn. Dragon fruit. All right. So these are what we have. Linda said to thin with water and use a fan brush. Yeah, I didn't. I was trying to see if I could do it straight from the bottle so my fan brush won't fit in there. And honestly, it is already really thin. Like, I don't think you need to add anything to that one. I have not decided. I haven't decided yet. I want the tag to dry and to get it put together, and then we'll look into a background. Vicky said, oh, no, that flew by. Vicky suggested the dots from Stampin' Up. We were trying to, since I got the coupon today from TE for enamel dots, we're trying to incorporate the enamel dots into it. But yes, those would be a great option for this as well. All righty. Okay, I think we just need to, I guess my flower's not dry, so we can't put that together. I don't want to lose that. I think I'm going to pop this little guy up so I can go ahead and do that. Ooh, I do have to be careful though where I put my foam tape because I don't want it to be showing through the windows. Is anybody out there a DSLR expert? So I use DSLR Canon, some kind of Canon camera with like lenses. And for some reason, even though my camera is level and I've cleaned the lens, this side of my work surface is blurry. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but like over here, candy corn looks good. Over here, it's not as easy to read. If you have any ideas of what I can check besides it being level and cleaning the lens, tag me over there in the chat or in the comment section. Because it took a lot of time to set it up to get what I liked the color correct. So I don't want to mess too much with it. I don't want to mess too much with like the settings on the camera, but if there's something like easy that might be a fix. The mirror cleaned. Is that something a normal person can do, Suzanne, or is that like you have to take it and have it cleaned somewhere? Oh, you mean like behind the lens? Is that what you mean? Like if I take the lens cap off? Get our little pug house. All right, that. Oh, yeah, here we. So, oops, that big dot has not dried. Some of the stuff on the green cardstock is dried. Definitely prefer my the Dr. PH Martins, because that it would stay like, see how this dot is nice and bright white. That's how like that all stays. Okay, let me look here. Or adjust the interior of the lens. No, you have to take it to, oh gosh, take it to be cleaned. And Crafty's sister says, yes, it sounds like the mirror is foggy. All right. Try cleaning the lens again. It may have a smear on it still. All right. I will clean it again. I think I'm going to have to get out a piece of paper towel and just take that up, because I think we'll be here forever if we wait for that to dry. Okay, well, we tried it, guys. And now put this on. Oh, you can barely see all the the pretty orange and yellow. So maybe I'll move this down a little bit so we can kind of get a peek at it there. Or, you know what? I'm going to move it all the way down and trim off that excess there. Put some. Trying to figure out where I would need a dot on here. I think for this, I will just use some mini dimensionals or mini mentionals. Baron's mom says, do I have a Canon lens? I have no, it is a Sony lens. And the one that I use that's in front of me, that camera is the same exact one, but I don't, the background's supposed to look blurry anyway. So it's kind of hard to tell if it's doing the same thing on that. Oh my gosh, I just lost my mini mentional, you guys. All right, I get another one. The camera is a Sony also. And I like how some of you like the different look of the splatter. I'm just so used to, like, when I want white splatter, it being like a true white. Oh, there was my mini mentional that I lost. It was just on the other side of my flower, so. And my stem will be up in the air, so hopefully it doesn't get squished too badly when it's on its way to its new home next year. I'm going to do a little curve like that. All right. All right. Thank you for helping. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more research too, and I don't know. I am going to retry the level again. Maybe I'll try a different level. Maybe, I don't know if a level can be broken. All right, now let's see. I'm almost thinking so you can actually see the enamel dots that they need to go down here on the vellum. So here, let's do a poll. Maybe. Let's do a poll. Get them over in the chat. And what the options are going to be is purple, orange, pink, or all. And then I'll do one of each. So let me get that ready. Purple, orange, oops, pink, or all three. And then it'll just be one of each color. All one. I just typed in. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit to do that. I need to run to the restroom. So you guys vote. I'll play some music and be back here in just a second. Get your votes in for enamel dots. Alrighty, guys. Let's see which option you guys think I should do. All right, I'm glad I gave you an alternate. I don't always do like the all or both, but with, what is it, 53%, I will do one of each. So since the purple's up there for the flower, I'm going to do my jelly donut down here. And do kind of audition the size. I think I'll do a medium one down there. And then I'm going to do a little candy corn next to it. And over here, I will do a little dragon fruit. Oh, I think our little pug fairy house turned out cute. Ooh, guys, we are at, I just saw Stephanie ask if everybody got in their stamps of approval. We are at 188. So I know some of you have came and went. So are there 12 of you out there who have not yet smashed the like button? If you do not see the thumbs up, close out the chat and then give it a like. Let's see, Jessica says, hubby thinks it's a focus tracking issue, but if it's an old camera, it's pretty good considering. It is not old. I mean, I guess I don't know what, I know like old with technology is sometimes not the same as like something else, but I just bought these when I started doing like major streaming. So it's maybe 2 years ago that I bought these. So I know sometimes with like laptops that is old. So maybe cameras are the same. And I'm sure I notice it more than anybody does, but if I can fix it, I would like to do that. All right, now let's pick out our background color, you guys. Let me bring in what I already have cut. So I'm getting down to not much already to go. So I think today our options are going to be you know what? I'm going to give you 3 options today. I was just going to do pink and orange, but I kind of like the yellow too. So let me show you first what each of these will look like, okay? And then we'll get our pole lights out. So here will be the pink. Okay. Here will be the orange. So you're kind of getting the windows in the house and a little bit of the splatter stamp background. Or the yellow is just bright. And I don't know if we've used the yellow yet for the background. Okay, so I will get the pole ready. So pink, orange, yellow. Yep, get your pole lights over there in the chat. Oh, I about just typed pink, orange, and yellow in the chat. I need to make a poll. Yellow. All right, I'm going to give you a quick minute on this one. Okay, you guys, I did have a question pop up while guys were asking. Amy says, do I have any of the Concord 9th ink pads? If so, do they fit the ink pad carousel you have listed from Stamp and Storage? I do not have any to test. All I have, unless they're the same size as some I'm going to mention. So I have Gina K and Tailored Expressions are in those. I would also have like Tim Holtz Distress and then like your standard like VersaFine, Versamark kind of thing. If anybody in the chat knows if you have these, if you know if the Concord 9th, right? And also if you go, sometimes if you go over to their site, and look at the description of the different carousels, it might actually say like, oh, this would fit Tailored Expressions or this would fit like that kind of thing. So check that out. Yes. Yeah, I saw some of you would like a purple tag, but this is exactly correct. So I cut the same amount of the backers at the beginning of this series, and we are out of the dark purple, the light purple, and the green. So, because what was it yesterday? I think I had to cut another purple because we had used so many. So we're going to stick with what I have cut because, you know, I'm winding down and I might not need these fancy tags backers in these colors. All righty. Let's see which option was the winner. So we'll take one last look here. Pink, orange, or green. And all right. With 60%, wow, 60%. That was pretty overwhelming. It will go on the pink. One of these days, let's see, what do I have left? Yeah, see, we have not yet. Well, have we used yellow? Oh, one time we used the yellow. I think I made 3 of each. So maybe before this series is over. Remember, guys, there's only what? After today, only 2 more streams left. But never fear. I will be back Saturday for the grand finale with channel members to open up the end of the Gummy-A-Pan. And then, of course, in January, I will be back with that final recap and giveaway rules video. But oh my goodness, you guys, I can't believe that 22 days we've been together so far. Okay. Oh, here, Sandra to the rescue. Hello, godmother. She has some Concord and 9th in TE. All right. So does it work in there? It has went so fast. It has. Oh, there we go. Susan said, per the Stamp and Storage website, Concord 9th inks will fit in the carousel. Awesome. Because I know they have I think they have other sizes too that fit different types of ink pads. So I think if you get the right one, it should fit. Debbie said, am I going to do a Valentine event? No, there won't be a Valentine event, but I will have well, I don't think it's going to happen. Because, like last year, Spellbinders, they had the Craft-A-Ween, but I would have known by now if they were going to have a Valentine box. That would be so fun. I think Spellbinders or Gummy-A-Pan, because the Spellbinders Craft-A-Ween was all dies. The Gummy-A-Pans are always all dies. I think they should have one for every season and every holiday. If you agree, reach out to those companies. Now I'm going to go broke. My wish list won't do anything, but I won't have any money for anything on my wish list, but that's all good. Lisa says, time flies when you're having fun. It sure does. It sure does. Ask me yesterday, though. I was very tired yesterday. Yesterday it felt long, but today I can't believe it's only 2 more left. That is crazy. And I have forgotten what option was chosen. Let's go ahead and put our tag together. No, Rosa, there is not a date. I will be taking some time off to relax, and then that takes a while to get together. So it'll be in January. Just make sure to stay subscribed, ring that bell for all notifications, and sign up for my email list because I will also send notifications out to email once I have that video posted. Once the video does go live, there will be a set amount of time you have to get in your entries. And then once I announce the winner, a set amount of time as well. And I feel like I did have a thought in my head that I was trying to finish there. So if I didn't finish something, if I did not complete a thought, let me know. All right, guys. Here is our pug fairy house gnome hut tag for today. So thank you to everybody for being here and helping me make some of those decisions and giving me some ideas. That is one thing. I am running out of ideas. You know, at the beginning, I kind of had some things in my head that I could try during the series, and I got those out of the way. And now it's like each day I panic just a little bit before I get started crafting. I'm getting ready to... Oh, wait, hold up. Jessica's flew by. Jessica, let me see. Jessica said, hubby said 2 years is not an old camera. Got a technical answer, but it's fixable. He says, looking to stop down the aperture. I'm going to write that down because I know that I won't be able to find it later in the comments. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Jessica's hubby. I'll see if I can get it fixed. Otherwise, we'll just let it go. But yes, thank you for being here. And now the rules for entering to win the tag. If you have already won one of my tags during this series, you may not enter again. I am trying to spread the love even further this year. You have to be at least 18 years old, which I doubt I have anybody under that watching me, maybe one person. Well, the other day we did have a granddaughter yesterday, right? Watching with grandma. But 18 years old, you have to have given this video a thumbs up. You need to be a subscriber. You can be anywhere in the world for these. The tags will go out in 2026 after the series is over. And you have to be willing to fill out the Google claim form within 24 hours. That form can be found at the bottom of the description box below. So if your name pops up as a winner, I would suggest right away going over there and filling it out so you don't forget, because I will not be following up with anybody. I won't be tracking people down to get the tags out to the winners. So if that applies to you, I want you to put your favorite emojis over in the chat and I will go get the giveaway tool ready. Oh, don't forget to smash the like button, guys, because I think we can hit 200 today. All right. Ooh, I'm loving those emojis. I got some popcorn, some doggies, some of the channel members only. Love it. Keep those coming, guys. And if you would like to win today's tag, one time over in that chat box, I want you to type in #magic, because no matter what this house is, a fairy house, a gnome house, an elf house, it is magical. Make sure that your #magic looks exactly like it does on screen. You need the hashtag, no spaces. If you happen to notice that you have typed it incorrectly, do retype it once to get your entry, but there is no reason to spam the chat with it because each username does only get one entry into that final giveaway. You have about a minute and a half left to get that in, and then we'll do the drawing and do a final stamp of approval check. So make sure to smash the like button if you have not yet already. All righty, you guys. I'm going to wait for the last couple to roll in so we don't miss anybody. Good luck to everyone. Don't forget to smash the like button. Hopefully we can get over 200. And congratulations goes to Debbie King. Congratulations, Debbie. Make sure you remember what it says your username was on screen because you will need that for the Google form. Once again, the form is linked at the very bottom of the description box below, and it needs to be filled out within 24 hours. Oh, and you'll need to know which day you won and what the tag looked like. So today is day 22, and you'll just want to describe the tag a little bit. So congratulations, Debbie. Thank you for everybody congratulating Debbie as well over there in the chat. I wish we could all be winners. I wish I could have a tag for all of you because so many of you have been here every single day in the chat, being so loving. And speaking of loving, thank you to, Debbie must have gotten some good mojo out there. She gifted a Crafty Al membership while you were getting those in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Debbie. And I believe that went to, Sue L. So Sue L, make sure to check out the membership tab now, and you can get links to all of the perks. And anybody who did a super chat, super sticker, or gifted a membership or upgraded or started membership today will be going in to the bubblegum bonus machine as well. And I did see Barbara left me some love over there in the chat. Says, thank you for my inspiration. I'm so creative. Oh, that is kind. Thank you. And to be able to put these various Advent surprises together into beautiful projects. Thank you so much, Barbara, for your kind words. I hope you're all enjoying this. I am having a good time. Okay. It is time, guys. It is time to pull for bubblegum bonuses. So we know that we had at least 175, right? So that would have been 6 names drawn. So there is still a couple minutes to smash that like button to know if we'll be able to pull 7 names, which if we pull 7 names, I think that's only the second time in this whole series that we got to. So please smash that like button. Oh, yeah. And, if you're going to enter to have your name in the bubblegum bonus machine, you have to have smashed that like button. So please do it. I will go get that ready for today's bubblegum bonus. All right. If you would like to be one of the names in the bubblegum bonus machine, remember there is no limit to how many times your name can be in the machine, and there's nothing you need to do right now to claim it. Eventually, when I come back with that recap and giveaway rules video and pull the names for either the crafty prizes or the extra entries, that is the point where you're going to have to claim something. But right now, I just put your name into the virtual bubblegum machine. So if you would like your name there, one time over in the chat box, type in hashtag bonus, hashtag BONUS. Once again, it needs to look exactly like it does on screen, and I will play some music while you get that in. right, guys, I think all of those hashtag bonuses are in. There was a question while that was flying through. Suzanne wants to know, will there be a sheetload of cards in January? There will be, Suzanne. And if you are a die cut or paper trimmer level channel member, you can get a sneak peek at the new sheetload, at the set of cards that I made during the channel member live on the 30th. Okay, guys, I do want to remind you that in just a few minutes, Yvette is going to be going live over on her channel, and she's opening up 4 Crafty Advent calendars and making a mini card. So you're going to want to go over and watch that. If you hang out here, my video should automatically redirect you if you're on autoplay. Otherwise, at the top of the chat box when my live goes off. So after the end video is over, it should pop up a message about keep the fun going over at Yvette's channel. So I hope that you'll do that. I plan on watching while I eat lunch. I'm having leftover chili today. Let me know what you're having. But don't forget, though, to join me to here tomorrow morning for the second to last Crafty Advent 2025 live stream at 10 a.m. Central. So thank you again to all of you for being here. Let's go ahead and find out whose name is going into that bubblegum bonus machine today. All right. Good luck again to everyone. And congratulations to name number 1. Some of you are having breakfast. Ooh, lasagna leftover. Some having breakfast. Alice R. Congratulations, Alice. Name number 2 going in today will be... Oh, I'm getting very hungry now watching all these go through. Sheila K. Congratulations, Sheila. Name number 3 going in today will be VJ Designs. Congratulations, Vicky. Number 4 going to number 4. Marjorie B. Congratulations. I need to star a comment and then we'll go. All right, oh, I better write Marjorie down. I almost forgot. Number 5 is going to be, hello, Amory. Did I get it right that time? I tried. I was practicing at lunch yesterday. Thanks for being here. Fairy Nail Mother, congratulations. And what could be the last name today? What could be? Number 6 is going to be, oh, leftover steak. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. Number 6 will be Mom Full of Joy. Congratulations. And let me go. I got to write down all these numbers. Let me go see. Do one last stamp of approval check. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. Do you think we made it? Do you think we hit 200? I want you to put a thumbs up over in the chat if you think we made it to 200, okay? Thank you for congratulating everyone over there. That's so kind. All right, I just saw Vicky Elkins was our first thumbs up. Okay, now they're rolling in. Oh, some fingers crossed. Yep, cross your fingers, cross your fingers. You guys, we have, this definitely needs a drum roll. 206 thumbs ups. We did it. Yay! Let's give ourselves a big round of applause, a pat on the back. All right, we get to pick one more name, you guys. So let's see who that will be. The seventh and final bubblegum bonus name today will be going to Reagan. Congratulations, Reagan. Just so you know, Reagan, on the bubblegum bonus machine, I'm just going to put uniquely Reagan, so you'll know that, okay, if your name pops up for the winner. So congratulations to everyone, and everyone who had their name pulled. And thank you to everybody who was here to smash that like button. That is amazing. Please tell Yvette that I am sorry that we're a couple minutes late. Now, when you get over there, what you're going to want to do is go back to the beginning, watch it on 2 times speed until you catch up so you don't really miss anything. But guys, I have something for you if you're still here. If you're still here, I have a bonus secret word since we got to get 7 names today. Now remember, these are secret and they are bonus. We don't talk about it outside of right now, okay? Because I want those of you who stayed here or you've watched the entire thing to be the ones who have earned this bonus. This word goes down here in the bottom, okay? It's not going to be tied to any day. It just goes down here in your bonus cluster, all right? Today's bonus secret word in honor of whatever this thing is. I think it's a pug. So today's bonus secret word is pug, P-U-G. So write that down, all right? Write that down and add that, and that will get you an extra entry into those final giveaways. So there are 130 of you on here right now who should be here to hear that. So thank you once again, guys, for being here. I'm going to let you go so you can get over there and watch Yvette's. I will probably be watching but not chatting because I got to warm up my food and eat. But I hope to see you all over there in the chat. And until tomorrow, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye, guys.